I will cast Enhanced Diplomacy on Garvik, just to try to prevent. Maybe he'll accidentally say something non-violent or. Let me see.
Uh,
I'll wait up to 30 minutes as far as my vote.
what is TEOG? There we go. Talor.
I might start getting impatient after 10 minutes or so if he keeps doing it for 10
it only
minutes.
takes 5 minutes. So eventually he rolls back up and like stands up and he says, "I would be honored to have Karvik Glavebeard ride me. If it would improve your speed and allow you to all arrive unharmed at your destination."
Much appreciated.
Thank you, Phelan.
Okay? So is everyone's move speed higher than 20 now?
No, I would have to get rid of my armor, I think, which
Seems like a bad idea.
could someone carry it for me? I think speed is better than my AC right now.
How do you feel about him riding my horse too?
You would not be able to take it into combat.
Understand that.
Would you mind?
Saddle?
He would have to dismount before your combat would be able to move. Because, I mean, the two of you together are probably overloading the horse plus the snow.
Mm-hmm. If with your permission, Avard, I'll risk it. And Gilbert will just strip down to like a t-shirt and just hand over his hide armor, put it on the horse if that's all right, and I'll just walk through the snow with a bare arms, striking a manly figure.
So, what race are you?
Human.
So the stag kind of shakes his head and turns towards you and opens his mouth. And I want to emphasize again, its mouth just opens. It doesn't like talk. It just opens its mouth and words come out. And it goes, "Oh my, I have never seen anything like this. You are quite an unusual party indeed." And then closes his mouth and just starts plodding forward.
Well, keep up.
All right. So your minimum speed is now 30. Which means you can move 1.5 miles an hour.
Yes.
Yay.
Oh, wait, you were already moving at reduced speed. No, we're not accounting for... No, Dan, you're the slowest character, right? Now?
My move speed is 40, base.
40? The horse is 40 as well, right?
Yeah, but the horse isn't wearing snowshoes. So the horse is slowing me down.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. So you guys can actually move 2 miles an hour.
Yay.
So within the hour, I need the paladin to make a fort save. As you arrive, and before you get there, the stag opens his mouth and says, "We are coming to the icy crossing. The sustained wintry weather over the past few days has turned Wishbone Creek into a frozen mess. We will certainly be able to cause it just by walking over it, however."
Excellent.
Well, perhaps I had best dismount you so that there is not too much pressure on any one spot.
It's very well if you believe that is the wisest course of action. Since it will be many, many miles before you may be safe to not ride me, but very well, it is your choice. And as you walk forward, you find a human-sized snowman that stands in the middle of the trail before the frozen stream. A crude sign leans against it and bears the words, "Trespassers turn back." And the stag opens his mouth and says, "Oh my, this was not here earlier today. What cruel magics are at foot."
Is magic at foot? Detect magic?
Reception?
There is magic there.
Too bad I don't have spellcraft.
So Garvik is going to peer around carefully.
Okay, you look around. You see
What's that mosquito noise?
Nothing. Yeah, you don't see anything in particular extra. You know, it just is a sign that says trespassers turn back. You know that there's something magical about the snowman. That's all you know with your detect magic if you don't have spellcraft.
Someone said it's...
Any evil coming out of it?
It is not evil.
You
Well,
said the
still.
snowman was magical.
Snowman emanating. Can I? What's the check to concentrate on it for 3 rounds and see what school of magic it is? Is that knowledge arcana? Because I have that.
It's part of the spell.
Let's see. Detect magic. 1 check. It is knowledge arcana to detect the school involved.
School involved. Boom. 26.
Yay!
All right. You actually see 2 magics now that you're concentrating hard. One is in a faint illusion spell. And can you make another knowledge arcana?
All right. Hopefully I don't. Oh.
The other you cannot identify.
Well, if it is only an illusion, I suppose there's nothing. There's
Let's
nothing to
Stag
fear.
and get talking powers.
Let's
Yes.
be appropriately paranoid here. I'm going to shoot the snowman from a ways away.
How far away?
50 feet.
Okay.
Standing
shoot the
behind
snowman
him
with
as he
an
does
arrow.
this.
The arrow sinks into the snowman and then rapidly slows down as an arrow hitting snow would because it's, rapidly losing intensity. And nothing seems to happen. And the stag looks towards you because he's standing right next to you. He's like, that seemed rather fruitless, didn't it?
One can
I
never
don't-
be too cautious with these things.
I don't
Shrugs
think
his
magic
massive
reacts
elf
to
shoulders.
arrows.
And
I don't
he's
think
like,
magic.
I suppose you can't be too careful. Never know who you can trust.
I don't think magic works that way. But all right.
Val, you said it was illusion. You could. There was no
And
way
a second-
to know.
And there was a second aura that I cannot identify.
No.
It's quite tough.
Well, let us move forward carefully. There.
Gilbert will go ahead and light a torch with his spark cantrip.
Okay.
I don't even know how long a torch lasts. 1 hour, 4 hours, something like that.
1 hour.
All right. I just want to have some fire on hand in case Frosty comes to life.
Okay.
Taking a
who's
wide
leading
berth.
the party?
Taking a wide berth around this thing.
So
If I can't identify
it's
it.
right in front of the bridge.
Oh.
So if you don't want to go over the bridge, you're gonna have to cross via the icy flow.
Well,
So
I'm scared to cross the icy flow.
I think we should cross the bridge. However, Garvik is going to move to the side and keep his bow trained on the location so that when someone approaches, if something happens, he will be ready and he won't be shooting through a comrade.
So are you going first?
I'm
No.
willing to go first. He can just
Okay.
set up a protective shot, I guess you'd say.
Yeah, so I am ready
I'll
to
take
shot.
rear
You
guard.
got it. All
I'll
right.
take rear guard
Look.
on this one.
Gilbert will volunteer to go first over the ice. Gilbert is feeling the bridge is a bad idea. The water has frozen for us. It's nature's bridge. It would be, this construct is just a crude imitation of frozen ice. Frozen ice is natural.
I am very heavy with my armor, my weapons, my horse. I don't want to cross the ice.
You're also carrying Gilbert's armor as well.
Yes.
I'm a little bit heavy myself. I would not. Were I playing any other character, I would definitely risk it, but no.
Okay. So when you get within 15 feet of it while you're riding forward and everyone's like got arrows trained on the snowman. You move within 15 feet and it says, "Can't you read? The sign says turn back. Now get lost." That's all that happens. What do you do?
And who is the owner of the sign? Who's to tell us to come back? To turn it back? Who's your master?
So the snowman isn't moving.
I'm just
And when
speaking
you
out
begin
loud.
asking it questions, there's no answer.
Oh, no answer. I guess I'll step a little closer, see what happens.
Okay.
I'm
Right.
not.
When you step 5 feet closer, nothing happens.
You guys still, targeting the area?
From a decent distance back, yes.
With
Yeah,
the dwarf on
Gilbert,
this
You're-
one.
You will be fulfilling the role traditionally known as the paladin trap
Shield?
detector.
Yep. I'm a dual rolled. Does Javert want to go on the water and get on the side, or no? A little closer?
Gilbert's about 30 feet south of the snowman, and he was about to start crossing by laying down his heavy wooden
Snowman-
shield.
So you're going like you're going parallel to the river.
Yeah. I mean, I want to get away from the snowman before I think about it.
All right.
But once Gilbert, and like his original idea was to lay down his heavy wooden shield as kind of like a sled, if you will, and to sort of like get on his belly and just sort of very cautiously go across. But once he gets to the water, I think he realizes that what the hell is he going to do on the other side of the river by himself? So I'm just going to wait and see what happens for now.
I will join you quickly after if you cross the river, so everything's
Let's
okay.
see. Would this be fair to say that this is how your party looks before they cross the bridge?
Yes.
It's fair.
Garvik is probably around here, yeah.
So you're going so wide, Garvik.
So I'm going wide so that if he's on the bridge and something's on the bridge, I have a clear shot at it without shooting through him.
All right.
That's a good precaution.
Avard, when you step near the snowman, one more step, and you get within 5 feet of it, you hear this scream. It's like, yeah! Then the snowman explodes, and in slow motion, you see like this wave, like this, it's like 3 inches thick of a solid sound wave erupting from it and destroying all the snow in its path. And then it hits you, and like your horse is like, it also hits you. So I'm gonna need both you and the horse to make fort saves. You each take
This has to be a fort save record.
7 points of damage. Sonic damage. You are stunned, Avard.
You said fort, right?
Yep.
There's the horses.
Yes.
The horse is fine. But you both take 7 points of damage. How much health does that horse have?
23
It has 23 health?
hit points, yeah.
Really?
Second hit dice creature, heavy war
Alright.
horse. 300 gold. They're expensive.
Yes, indeed they are.
Did you take the rich
You took
parents
rich
trait?
parents, yes,
That's
you
the
did.
only way I could do it. I have barding on the horse. That's 400 gold, and that's my big cost right there.
So, Gilbert, you're like
Uh-oh.
getting your sled ready.
Yeah.
This yell erupts, and 2 solid blocks of ice like form up, and then you see like 6 ice crystals begin to surround them and begin rotating very quickly, and they form 2 sets of 3 triangles that rotate around these larger blocks of ice, and they begin menacing and moving toward Avard.
So like some kind of frozen chainsaw juggler.
Not quite. It's not going very fast. It's kind of moving slow.
You said I was fatigued, right? What was it?
Stunned.
Stunned.
You're stunned. You lost your fatigue earlier.
Yeah, you lost it when I channeled
Well, yeah, I mean,
everybody.
I thought the new status effect.
No,
so.
the new status is stunned. You can't take any action for the first round. Fly, you fools.
This is gonna be awesome.
Okay.
Oh, initiative.
Yep.
Makes sense, probably.
Doesn't it? All right. Garvik.
Garvik will take his bow and knew something felt wrong here. And he will flurry against the one directly in front of him.
Okay. The 19 will hit for 7 points.
I cannot wait until I can actually purchase a composite bow.
Your friend, Finn, next to you is like, good shot there, good buddy, good shot. Gilbert.
I'm gonna speed up my plan, but still stick with the basic plan to try to get to the other side of this bridge as quickly as possible. I mean, this guy was not clearly moving towards me, was he?
No, they're both moving toward Avard currently.
I'm gonna take advantage of that and try to sneaky belly crawl on my shield across this river.
Okay, can you make a climb check?
Yes, I can. Class skill, no ranks in it. Strength of 7. What could go wrong?
Everything.
I need to roll it manually because I took my armor off and it's all. So I'll just roll d20.
No.
What'd you get?
6 minus my strength is terrible.
What's your strength?
So 4.
6 minus 2 is 4.
All right, you're going nowhere fast. Can you make an acrobatics check?
Acrobatics.
Oh no, sorry, just a reflex save.
Defenses, reflex.
You break through the ice and begin drowning. You're in 6 foot of icy water. You have cold resistance, right?
Endure elements, so as long as it's not negative 50, I'm alright.
Yeah. Let me double check.
Sure.
Oh, this is non-lethal damage, so it doesn't matter. You're gonna definitely be taking it. This isn't weather damage. This is you're freezing. Or cold environment. No, I'll take that. Yeah, you're fine. You're of course drowning, but you know you've got double your constitution, and so you're trying to pull yourself along. Once again, we go back to Frozen. Your Princess Sonya hanging on the side, like I made a lot of progress, and then you like turn around to prop yourself up on an elbow and tell people how much progress you made, and then there's like a silent like. Your whole square just dumps you in the river.
Nature has failed me.
Avard, you're stunned. Come up here and punch you in the face. What's your flat-footed AC? Avard?
This would be out without the shield in this case, right?
If you had a shield out, then you get it.
19.
Okay, well then they both slam into you, but even shaken and oh wait, no, yeah, stunned, you don't lose your AC. Yeah, you're like holding your head, you're like, ah, and you're being attacked from all sides, but you manage to turtle up defensively. Linsoa, these floating icicles with little tiny icicles around are like moving up to him and pelting him with the smaller icicles, and other ice is like rising up to take the place of the lost chunks.
Oh.
So these
Rising
creatures
up.
are shooting on ice.
Yes.
And they're rising up to take place of the last chunks. Meanwhile, Gilbert's drowning in the river because
There's
of
a theme here.
some fool plan. There's so much I can do, but what's the right thing?
Well, hopefully you had an entire turn to figure it out, so...
Avard, is your lance a reach weapon or what?
It is.
It is a reach. Not much I can
So
do
you
right
can attack this one, but not this one?
You can't attack either of them. They're both in complete melee with him.
Huh.
You're
All right.
forgetting
Wait.
that while he's on his horse, he counts as
So-
being in every square with the horse.
Yes,
Alright.
but I think we've discussed this in Emerald Spire with Breck, is that he can attack, since he counts for either square. So he could attack from that square against that one, or he could attack from the square he's in against the other one. So he can attack both.
So can Knowledge Arcana help me out here?
For what purpose?
Just identifying these things.
No, it's going to be knowledge planes.
Well, I don't have that at this level. So I guess I'm just gonna 5-foot step up and say, may the guiding lights of the Song of Spheres show you the way. And guidance.
Okay, Garvik.
I'm
pull my
going
star
to
knife. Guidance
flurry
speed, you
against
said?
that one there.
Guidance is just +1 on your next
Okay.
D20
Yeah, but I'm,
roll.
yeah, okay. Next one, because I don't attack.
Do
for
you
roll.
have point blank and what feats do you have, Garvik?
I do not have point blank. I do have precise.
Okay, you do have precise. All right.
Is that
Your
archer?
arrows both go quite wide. 5
Um,
foot step up, senpai. Notice me, senpai.
And you were asking what feats I had. He has perfect strike, precise shot,
Perfect
and
strike
steel
isn't a
soul.
feat.
It's a class feature.
Yeah.
Well, it is a feat, but it's a
It's a
class
feat.
feature.
It's a bonus feat. So I count it.
It's not a feat.
Oh
it's
yeah,
a
that's a
feat.
good point. You can't 5 foot in the difficult terrain, so you're just gonna have to make a regular move.
Oh, okay. So I don't pull my star knife.
It.
So I don't pull my star knife. Very well.
What kind of follower doesn't have their star knife out at all times and a pistol grip pump? I'm telling you, man, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, that was the soundtrack of a lifetime. They had Public Enemy #1 and Power Man 5000. Pistol grip pump at my hip at all times. All right, Gilbert. You're 6 feet down in the water. You're drowning. What are you going to do?
What kind of options do I have?
Well, you can keep drowning. You can swim
Yes.
underneath the water and try to punch your way out of the ice someplace else. Or you can try to not be in the water.
I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of this underwaterness and keep progressing through the water. I'm gonna try to swim.
You're going to try to punch up through the ice on the far side.
It
if
seems
it's-
like a
if-
poor plan.
This seems... Yeah.
If it's fragile enough to fall through, it's fragile enough to break. So
I'll accept that. All right.
Says the
Can
guy
you...
with
Oh, no, you don't
minus
even have to
2.
do anything. You're just moving at 4 squares a turn. So I think with a full round action, you can make it to the other side of the river and stare up at the ice there.
and so this is 1 round of an underwater. This is 2 rounds of an underwater, right? Or how does it?
So you're taking 2
One
actions,
round.
so it's 2 rounds.
Okay, and I can do it's double my con.
Yep.
Okay, I'm not in any immediate danger of drowning.
All right, Avard, your thumb falls off.
Stunned, right?
Nope.
Oh,
you're
so
good.
No
Fill up now?
longer.
And you have guidance.
Yay!
Is Matt the
And
child?
it's an
No,
attack.
Avard
Haven't
is
been hit,
actually
though, have
the
they?
kid. The 15-year-old's from Jade Regent. Duraga.
This- This is a 16-year-old.
He's 16-year-old. That's a huge difference.
That's a huge
man.
difference. If
Yeah.
you've been to high school,
He has a teenager,
1 year makes
so
a
he knows
huge
about this
difference.
shit.
So none of them has been hit, right?
I think yeah. I mean, he's shot.
And
Yeah,
he-
someone got shot.
so I'll hit that one too then.
Okay.
Remember guidance.
You have to back up.
You don't have to go anywhere. Apparently, I've been convinced that you can lance from your location.
Okay.
Which one are you attacking? The one on the
The-
left?
Left.
That's a 15
14.
with guide.
It's only a
That's good
14,
enough.
15 guidance.
Still not good enough.
Uh,
So you do manage to get like this perfect shot right through its defenses, and then one of its little ice crystals gets in the way, and your lance tip deflects just that micro inch right, and misses the main body of it. Is Dan playing a girl?
yes.
Apparently somebody picked up on that. I had no idea.
What? You didn't?
Yeah, why would I know that? I didn't read your character sheet. I assumed it was just some gibberish about how OP your shit was, and that... Listen, I'm certain that's, like, before you guys reach the center of the forest, some or all of you are going to be dead again. I'm not bothering to get to know your characters until we get there. And then we're going to go more deeply into your backstory.
Alright. That's why I didn't write much.
I got burned after last week. I'm not committing until we're certain.
Felt the same way, so don't feel bad.
All right, they both 5-foot step. Go into a flank with you. They miss horribly. And before you ask, yes, they can 5-foot step because they are capable of sliding through snow as if it were regular land.
When do we get that ability?
Never. We'll never
When we
that
get
ability.
when we get Boots of the Winterlands.
You don't make it now.
They must survive a whole session before I learn their name. Linsoa, you're up.
Well, I suppose I can move here and use my shield to aid his attack against that guy. Yeah, let's do it. RD20 plus 2.
Are you trained in using a shield as a weapon?
I don't have improved shield bash, so I will lose my shield AC.
Very well.
So that aids. You get a plus 2 to hit that guy.
All right.
And I
Anything
lose
else?
1 AC. Yay.
Darvik.
All right, he will. Let's see. He will move back and shoot. So,
All right.
and he will miss based on what you said about their AC.
Yes, a 14 will miss. Gilbert.
I will heroically emerge from the ice, like
Make a strength
Like,
check to punch up through the ice.
Do like a
alrighty.
swan coming out of the water, just like.
Slow motion, ice goes flying. Gilbert the painter, angry that his painting
You're gonna
supplies
need
are
a 20
probably
or
ruined.
higher to make it look impressive. Otherwise, you're just going to look like Swamp Thing.
12?
Oh, nope. You need a 15.
All right. So that is, I am marking down number 3.
So as a standard action, you punch the ice, you're trying to break it. You get the idea you'd be better off just attacking the ice. You would probably deal a shit ton more damage than trying to break it with just massive man physical force.
Okay.
All right.
Good tip. Thank you.
Avard.
Maybe I see a weak spot that I can hit with my quarterstaff.
Apparently, people in the chat are using lances as currency. So, chat today.
They're pretty awesome.
Yeah, they're pretty wild.
So I just thought of it. My horse hasn't done anything. You mind the horse attacking as well?
You would have to use a move action to command it to attack.
Okay, well I just
But
did one
yes.
attack, so let's try that.
That's all right.
So much for my aiding.
All right, your aid fails. I mean, it happens. It's just this thing is pelting you guys with ice, and you're trying to get close to it, and it's just hitting you in the face with ice. You don't even make a handle animal. Again, you only have a 5% chance of failing. I'm not really going to begrudge you that. Which one is your horse going to attack?
This the same one I've been attacking.
All right, and let it be so.
It gets 3 attacks.
I know, but it sucks at attacking
Yeah, it's horrible.
because it has a -5 on those hooves.
Let it be so is an excellent DME phrase. That's a good one.
So the first one would be a +3, and the bottom 2 are -2s.
None of them hit.
So 16's the best.
Oh, the 16 will hit, actually. The last huff will break through the field of ices and hit the giant ice and deal
Oops, wrong way.
ice-tastic damage. You sharpened the stick.
Hey, Pally. Hey, Pally, do you need a heal? Could you use a heal?
It wouldn't be not wanted. Yeah, I would enjoy it. But we did 4 damage to it. Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. I'm thinking that 23 is going to hit you, Avard. And that's the one your horse just hit. So, as the horse hits it, it, like, spins off in, like, a crazy direction. You're having trouble tracking it. And then all 6 of its little projectiles hit you in the eyes right through your faceplate. Do you have cold resistance?
No.
You are in for a world of pain, my friend.
You know, keep going with the standard, right?
Oh! Ducky. You take 2 points of regular physical damage and then 1 point of cold damage. However, you also need to make a fortitude. Lance Lance of Winter. Oh shit, you are staggered. Which means now you're either only going to be able to attack or get your horse to attack. That's actually a pretty difficult choice. Linsoa!
I rebuke these nightmares sent forth. Shine! And that's, I gotta work on my lines. But channel positive energy excluding the ice things.
Very well.
Everybody heals too, including your horse.
You need to go with some Patrick Rothfuss lines from Kingkiller. Whither he the withery, down by the wither ye.
I should look up some of those. I'm sure some of the parts which deal with the Fae could be great for this.
Oh, man. The thing about the Fae is they start speaking in rhyming couplets, and it fucking blows my mind. I'm like, oh, the rhyme. And then if you look whenever he's talking to Denna, occasionally they start talking in song, where they also do rhyming couplets. And I'm like, oh my goodness, it's rhyming couplets. It's everywhere.
I'm Walter's fan.
You know how hard it is to write a coherent conversation in rhyming couplets? Fucking hard, man.
I still am. All right.
I'm a big fan of Tupac
flurry again.
Did you just say Tupac?
Yes.
That's your go-to rhyming couplets guy?
Arvik is going to mutter to himself. He's going to check the his arrow string. It's like, is the weather throwing this off? What's going on here?
Yeah, so you're zooming through these arrows, but you're firing so fast they're not even slightly accurate. And as you're firing, it's not that you're missing that much, it's that it's moving its tiny ice crystals in your way. What is that game where you send the ball out and it like hits blocks and then it comes down and you have to keep bouncing it?
Bricks?
Yeah, it's
DX
bricks.
ball?
So it's actually like using these things as the bricks paddles to like block your arrows as they're coming in. It's not fast enough.
Ready Player One.
Oh man, Ready Player One is fucking fantastic. Will Wheaton for vice president, everybody.
Dude, yeah.
They're making it into a movie.
Directing it.
Yep.
Yeah,
who's Will Wheaton's running mate?
I don't remember, but I want it to be Elon Musk, but it's actually somebody else. Read Ready Player One if you haven't, Dan. It's so good.
I haven't. I need to read it.
Oh man.
Yeah,
What would I need to do to make my body into a lance? How is this conversation in chat just like literally jumping a shark made of lances?
Well, if they love lances, then they should come back when we are getting it back into Pendragon.
Yeah, Pendragon's fantastic. As a matter of fact, you guys can go watch Pendragon on my YouTube channel, which you can find on the Twitch page right there. And go watch Pendragon. It's all about knights with lances, and apparently they get owned by Saxons with giant axes. No spoilers, but everyone dies.
Well, no, not everyone has died yet.
Over and over
that's
and over
true.
again.
That's true. But there are weeks of Pendragon where I've been like, well, we're done here. We're going to come back next week. Make sure to have 2 backup characters.
Yep. Very true.
Sir Lansington the Lance. Gilbert, take your turn before I literally lose my shit.
Well, Gilbert actually starts smiling because Naderi, his religion, is the goddess of drowning and suicide.
Wow,
And
no
Manic
wonder you're
Dread.
so fucking depressing.
Wow.
No, but I have the true story, the true love story feat. If I die not committing suicide, I complete my story goal by being reunited in heaven. So he's laughing at the irony that he wins either way because he either gets out of the ice.
Terrible feat. Did you actually take a feat slot to take that?
I thought you were going to veto it. You never. Yeah, I spent a feat on it. Yeah.
I
have
don't
to
know why
die.
I would veto it. I mean, it's a dumb idea, but now you're locked into it. So,
But if I die and get resurrected, then I complete the story feat.
sure,
Or if I just die,
guess.
yeah. I wanted to have a weird goal. I think that's about as weird as you can get.
No,
So,
if you die, we're gonna reincarnate you. That's the druid way.
Sweet. Then I'll see my girlfriend whose name I've forgotten. Nimsa. Nimsa's waiting for me in paradise.
All right.
So I will attack the darkness. No, I attack the ice. I attack the ceiling, the cold, clammy ceiling. It's a -2 for my strength.
Okay, what are you attacking with?
My quarterstaff.
Okay, you know you can actually make 2 attacks with a double weapon.
And so but isn't it like -8, -8?
Yeah, it's a bit low, but you're hitting an inanimate object that can't move.
So
All right, I'll
auto
make-
hit.
That has 0 AC. Let's put it that way, and 0 hardness.
I
All right,
still
roll
managed to
damage
miss.
twice.
All right, okay. That -2 strength is 2, and it takes 1 non-lethal.
Yeah, well, for one thing, it can't take non-lethal, so you tap
Yeah.
it, and there's not even a crack in the ice. The ice has a bit more hit points before you break through it.
Did I make
Should I help him?
any progress?
It
Let me-
not to appear. No. To be quite clear, no. You appear to have made 0 progress.
Well, with my survival, should I?
The ice
Let me-
is, okay, so let's put it this way. The ice is 4 inches thick. All right. It has 12 hit points. You hit 2 of them, so it's still got 10.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Avard. Trying to wrap this combat up right around break time.
We are just so winners, aren't we?
Yeah.
You know, I normally like to wrap the combats up, but I almost wonder. Let me throw this at you guys. At the end of this round, maybe we take a break and cliffhanger the end of it just to piss off people on YouTube. Thoughts? Quickly, thoughts?
Well, it doesn't really piss them off on YouTube. They can just go to the next one.
Oh yeah,
Now, there's
but
Twitchers.
it'll piss off the live viewers. Excellent. Everyone, yes or no? Quickly, vote.
Sure, why not?
I'm fine.
They keep on
Yeah.
about lances, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
Lance,
all right.
Lance them. It's a
One
break.
round. We've got 3 moves left, and then we're done.
So I'll handle the animal to have the animal attack.
Yep. Animal attacks. That was a wise move. Unfortunately, the animal misses like fuck. Your stagger
Always-
wears off. They both try to punch you in the face again.
Oop.
They're gonna hit once.
1 hit.
Yeah.
4 + 1 + a D3, and you might want to have your rolling like Craig all day long.
I am at 0.
Roll your fort save. See if you're super staggered. I guess it doesn't matter. You're already staggered. Now you're double staggered. All right, Linsoa.
Channel again.
Wait for that character that rolls a 100, and then I get to pick what they come back as. Congratulations, you're now an Aboleth, the most hated creature on all of Galarian. So what are you doing? You channeling energy again?
Just heal for 2.
Again, yeah.
All right, we are taking a break mid-combat just to cliffhanger this shit, prepare for great justice and everything, guys. Let me get my BRB stream timer. Let's switch back to the other thing first. All right, so we'll be back in like 10 minutes.
Oh, I still have a move action. Should I try to help
Sure.
Gilbert? Nah.
I'm getting flank position.
Oh, you know what? I can get into a flank position. Let me do that.
You want to go there?
May I?
No,
Wait, we're trying to flank the. Oh yeah.
you don't
Okay.
want to block me from shooting one?
Guys, we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
All right.